Whew. So I found a mystery box in the thrift store.
It's a big one.
Now, honestly, I was pretty skeptical at first, but little did I know I was about to uncover an absolute gem.
What's your best prize today?
All right, you guys, so welcome back to another thrift episode. Now, I'm about to show you guys what is inside of this gigantic mystery box right here, because honestly, it was pretty insane. But really quick, you guys, I want to take a quick second to talk about the camera that I am giving away this month over on my Instagram. So as promised, I will be giving away one film camera every single month to a lucky viewer. All you have to do is drop a like on this video and head over to my Instagram and follow me there. And later on this week, I am going to announce the giveaway. Everything is going to be through Instagram. Absolutely anybody can enter wherever you are in the world, and you get a chance at winning this beautiful little camera right here, which is the Canon SureShot with that amazing 35mm 2.8 lens. Look at that beauty right there, you guys. We found this one in the last thrift episode, and you know what? I don't have a use for it, so I figured, you know, it would go to someone who could actually get good use out of it. So if you guys are interested in winning a film camera, definitely follow me over on my Instagram. All right, so here is the plan, you guys. I'm gonna show you guys all the contents inside of the box. We're even gonna try to test it out a little bit because there's something pretty special inside of here. But in the second half of this episode, I will be going back out to the thrifts to see if we can find anything else to kind of cap it off. All right, so let's talk about how much I paid for this bad boy right here. First things first, I want you guys to take a look at the price tag. It does say $170. I don't know if you can see that right there, maybe. Luckily, that day when I came in, this was half off.
That's half off?
It's half off.
It's half off, okay.
So I think we paid a total of like, I wanna say like 90 bucks with the tax included. And even though that does sound steep, the camera inside of here is completely worth it, and it's probably valued at around 200 to 300 bucks. All right, so first things first, man, it came in this really cool looking box. I don't know if this is like a retro design or what, but you can tell it has some age to it. It's from a company called Hakuba. But you guys, it is freaking humongous. It feels like a suitcase. I mean, just imagine showing up to a shoot like, okay, I'm ready to shoot. Pretty sturdy, pretty well built, but the box is not what we are here for. Let's open it up and show you guys what's inside. All right, y'all, moment of truth. Look at this. No, man, look at this, y'all. Okay. I know what you're thinking. That looks pretty dirty. And to be honest with you, it is dirty. It's a dirty box. But taking a look at the inside here, you got some really nice deteriorated foam. That is always really fun. But on top of that, we have a camera, a couple of different lenses, some accessories, filters, and I picked this up again for 90 bucks. All right, so I'm gonna lay this off to the side and we're just gonna go through each of them one by one. First things first, you got a Vivitar flash. I'll be honest, I don't think I'm gonna use this, but it is pretty cool to see. Secondly, you got a couple of different filters. Now, upon further inspection, these are all polarizing filters. But now let's jump into the good stuff. So the first thing in here is going to be a gigantic lens. This is a 75 to 300. Weirdly have the zoom as like one of those things where you push forward. That's pretty cool. Max 4.5 aperture, constant all the way through. So I mean, that is a quality lens. Next thing inside of here is going to be a Vivitar lens. This is a 28mm 2.5. Take off that filter right here. Whew. Look at that front lens element. That is freaking gorgeous right there. And last but not least, you guys, we have the star of the show, a camera that honestly is really, really special to me, and I'm gonna tell you guys here why in just a minute. So check this out, you guys. This right here is the Minolta XD11 with the 50mm 1.4 RAW lens. Look at how gorgeous that 50mm is. That is absolutely insane. Now to top it off, we even have the battery pack here on the bottom, which is gonna allow you to shoot, I wanna say around like 5 frames per second, maybe 3 frames per second. Correct me if I'm wrong. And while Minolta wasn't the biggest camera company like Olympus or maybe even Nikon, I do believe they made some pretty underrated film cameras, and the XD11 being one of those that in my opinion are absolutely legendary. This camera is in minty condition. I would say like a 9 or 9.5 out of 10. Viewfinder is nice and clear. It has that really beautiful split prism here in the very center. And typically online for this camera in the condition that it is in with all of the different accessories, this camera goes for around $250 to $350. Check this out. This is my personal copy right here, and I paid $180 just for the body. Now the XD11s are absolute performers, and if you're curious to see how they perform, I'm gonna throw up a couple of portraits I made of some good friends here like Matt Day, Taylor Pendleton, Sissy Lou, Mike Gray, Polly B. You know, there's a whole list of people, Grainy Days. And we were all in Atlanta in a studio making some portraits. But the photos that you guys are seeing are pretty much just all natural light because that's pretty much all I learned how to do. I was never trained to be a studio photographer. So I started taking a class online called Studio Lighting for Natural Light Photographers. And this class was extremely useful as it taught me things like split lighting and even how to utilize strobes or even like a single light and softbox. Now I did find this class on Skillshare, which is the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes led by industry pros across film, photography, illustration, design, freelance, and just so much more. In fact, if you are a photographer in 2024, I'd say Skillshare is absolutely essential. There are so many new skills that you can learn on your own time through various different learning paths. I mean, there's learning paths for pre-photography, portrait photography, and you can even do things like landscape photography on Skillshare. But you know what, you guys, right now it is your turn. Skillshare is actually hooking up my first 500 viewers a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, completely free. All you guys gotta do is use the link in the description below. Huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this episode. All right, you guys, so here is the plan. I'm about to head out and go to a couple of different thrift stores. Hopefully we could find something good. But before we head out, I actually have to unpack. I just came back from LA. I was trying to make work for my upcoming book, which I'm going to announce here very, very soon. All right, let's get it. All right, so ever since I thrifted this camera, or I guess flea marketed it, ever since I got this Olympus OM4T, I literally have not been able to put it down. I've taken it with me everywhere for the last maybe 2 weeks. Even on a trip to LA, I was doing some street photography down there. I shot with this so freaking much, man. Got that Olympus OM4T in that jet black titanium with the 28mm 2.8 lens. No, man, It has been a minute since I've been here. Now check this out. Last time I was here, I developed a theory. And this theory states that if you go to a thrift store during hot weather, like summer or spring, you typically will find a lot more stuff. The reason why I say this is because I've been trying to thrift all fall, all winter, and found absolutely nothing. And in the first 2 weeks of spring, I found the most I've ever found in general. So let's see if that holds up, man. This one right here, please. Can I also see this brown one right here too? What do we got inside of here? I'm pretty sure this has a waist level finder. And this one is for sure a waist level finder, but it's like a little artist camera. All right, after doing some research, I figured it out. And then the prism comes right off. Look at that, man. Focusing screen. And then you got a waist level viewfinder right here. Now, I don't know how to operate this camera. What are they asking for this thing right here anyways? 50 bucks, 50mm 1.4. This is a good price, 30 bucks for it. Got a Minolta 9000. That top LCD looks crazy. So there's definitely cameras here. It's just nothing that I would personally use. Remember, I am thrifting for myself. I don't resell or anything like that. I'm gonna leave that for another fellow thrifter. Hopefully they can get a good deal on that too. Holy shit, that thing scared the crap out of me. We did find 2 cameras in this thrift. First and foremost, we got that Yashica 4.5 right here. Expectation or expression, autofocus plus. Not the Yashica that I was looking for, to be honest with you, but $2 right here. Could be a fun little camera. And you got a Minolta Freedom 200. This boy is beat up though. Look at that thing. It's missing the whole glass at the front. Pass on these right here. Hopefully it goes to a good home.
I wonder what y'all seen. Me, myself, and I self-efficient, I'm too extreme. Took the road, let's travel them lights.
Next spot in. Let's get it. We only have one more spot after this. Hopefully we can find something
good. Even good things.
All right, so here's the camera section. We do have a few. Got a Holga right there in the corner. That looks like it's some adapters, but maybe a digicam. Some of this other stuff right here.
Let's check it out.
Homie, in Atlantic snakes, I'm like Moses with this stick on me. I'm the chosen one, don't forget, homie. Look, dropping these songs weekly. Money coming in, ain't from the streets, it's clean squeaky. Working after hours, hella.
All right, man, we have struck 0 for 0 today. I don't know, man. I'm not really having high hopes. I feel like it's too late in the day. They haven't really put anything out. But if there's one thing that I have learned about thrifting, it's that you need to consistently be at a thrift store to find anything. If you go once a week or if you go twice a week, you're not gonna find jack diddly squat. So, bite the bullet. Let's get inside. Let's come out.
Yeah. Even good things.
Sun's blaring. I lied to you guys. We are at another thrift store. How are we gonna end it on the bad note, man? Come on, let's go. Holy snap, they actually got cameras today. We got an XG7, 51.7. Got some Minolta lenses. Looks like a Micromat FTN right there. Yo, okay, so I was just walking around. Honestly, I was about to leave. I lost hope. Then I saw something in the corner of my eye. And guys, we found something pretty dope. It's not for everyone. It's not a film camera. But it's definitely something that I feel like if you take a look at for a minute, you know what I'm talking about. So check this out. This right here is a Canon Digicam, the PowerShot S50. What's really cool about this is, first of all, it has that clamshell design. And I've always told people I love like the boxy look. And I don't know why, this one is just hitting a little too good. It's funny because it takes a gigantic battery and it also takes a CF card, which isn't that hard to get. You can still order that stuff on Amazon. But they're asking for $6.99 for this bad boy. And I already know this is going to be one that's super fire. A lot of the Digicam guys always have something good to say about the S50s. So I'm going to scoop this up. And this is probably going to be our last thrift find of the day, considering, you know, we got a little Canon bag right here as well, and it's empty. I'm actually super happy with this find because I love my Digicams. You guys know that. Digicams are just like fun party cameras. Like every time I go to like a party or if I'm going to go to my boy's house and we're just going to kick it, this is something I'll take. I won't take the Leica or anything like that. I typically take a Digicam. Alright, you guys, so that is pretty much going to wrap up today's thrift episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, drop a like down below and also hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, we are giving away a film camera on my Instagram, so make sure to follow me over at King Japes. If you guys have any new comments or suggestions you guys would like to see me do in the future with these thrift videos or any type of film photography gear in general, let me know in the comment section down below. But I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, this has been King Japes, Minolta Gang.